What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Kay's Ways. If you're new here, I'm Kara. Thanks for tuning in to today's videos. A big what up to my OGs. Happy New Year to all of you. I hope 2008 has been good to you so far. I am really excited to get today's video moving because it might be a long one, so I'm not going to do too much chit chat in the beginning. Yeah, but of course I wanted to start the year off with a recap of all the things that I loved within 2017. So if you're interested in knowing what my favorite products was, grab a snack and keep on watching. If you like what you see, if you're into beauty videos and other random shenanigans, definitely subscribe here if you're not already. So we're going to start off with a couple of favorites from skincare. And first I'm going to talk about my MURAD Hydrating Toner. This is actually my second bottle for 2017, and you see I just recently started it. You may have remembered the haul when I got it for free from Ulta. Coffee break with Danny, she gave a whole bundle that you got free with purchase at Ulta, and I was so happy to get a second bottle of this. Absolutely love this toner. So if you want to see an updated like daytime or nighttime skincare routine, let me know down in the comments below, or go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and then I can make that a part of the future videos that should be coming. But another spray that came out last year was the Badescu facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. Oh my gosh, this is so much better than the original one that they had, the liquid. So now they actually have three. They came out with a lavender one. I'm not jumping at the chance to get that because I'm really not a fan of the lavender smell. But this one, the aloe, cucumber, and green tea, absolutely loved it. It blows out the first one. And I don't even need to try the new one because this is like, if you see my empties, you know I ran through like 340s during the year. So I just recently opened a new one today. And of course I sprayed my face today with it. And I absolutely love it. And then I want to mention one product that I recently hauled in my Ulta and Sephora, the Sephora VIB sale. I picked this up. This is the Sunday Riley Luna Sleeping Night Oil. Like, first of all, how luxurious is this? I keep it in the box just because it's so fancy. I have it backwards. It would have been like a better reveal if it wasn't backwards. But you guys know I have eczema, so I can't use too many wild things on my face. It didn't break me out or anything like that. It's not too harsh, so I highly recommend. They even have a smaller sample size that they sell at Sephora now. I got the 0.5 fluid ounce bottle. They have a fluid ounce bottle. I wanted to get the small one just to see how I would like it, and at instant, like, oh my gosh, my skin has been so much clearer. Like, you put this on at night and when you wake up you have nice, plump, refreshed, smooth skin. Like, this night oil is so bomb. So I am so happy that I picked that up during the VIB sale, and it's been about a month and change that I've been using this, and I've definitely seen results. So if you look, I remember I never used to really do eyeshadows like that, but eyeshadow palettes have got me really excited this year. Well, 2017. So I actually have 4 palettes that I want to mention to you guys that I used on my face today. Is the Sephora Pro Warm palette. But the colors are so pigmented and they blend so nicely. It's like you cannot deny this. It was a hefty price, especially for it to be a Sephora palette, but you honestly get so many different shades and a great range of colors here in this palette. Matte shades, there's so many matte shades. That mustardy yellow shade was like a really nice transition shade. Today I used these two in my crease, and this little purpley, grayish purple shade all over my lid, and then I popped one of those Stila glitters. I think it's Rose Gold Retro. Another palette that I just absolutely loved, and this one was a $16 palette. So we went from really expensive to ColourPop. ColourPop always comes through with the affordable products. This one was the Yes Please palette. Hands down my favorite, but I love the fact that ColourPop was doing their thing in 2017 with these pressed shadows, but this one was definitely my favorite. You can tell this is real life, people. It is kind of dirty, but that's because I freaking love this palette. Like, during the spring, was it spring or maybe summertime, but when in the warmer months, like, this was my go-to palette. It has those warm shades. It had that yellow, which was bomb. I used it underneath I used it on top of one of the yellow ColourPop gel shadows that they have. Well, it's a gel liner that they have, but I use it as a base and then pop that yellow on. Oh my gosh, I freaking love this palette. So $16, y'all. If you're looking for some good eyeshadows, definitely check out ColourPop. Now next up, did you not think I was going to put my Just Peachy Mattes palette from Too Faced? I had to put this in because it made me excited. Like when I get excited to actually do eyeshadow, that's when you know I love a product. Because like I said, I don't normally do eyeshadows often. And pulling out these palettes just made me excited again, which is why I did a little look on my eyes today. But this is the Too Faced Just Peachy palette. I have a whole video using this in a demonstration. Just these berry peachy tones. I think it looked really good on my skin. Everything that I'm talking about is more on the warmer side of the family because I just love warm eyeshadows. So speaking of that, I have one last one. This is the Tartelette Toasted. As you can see, the love is real again because like the colors are starting to, the name of Tarte is starting to fade off. I'll link some videos down in the description boxes below if you want to see some of these in action or anything that I used in this video. If you want to see it in action, I'll be sure to link those down in the description box below. But 4 eyeshadow palettes that made me excited to do eyeshadow, so can't be mad at that. Now for foundation, I have 3 that I want to talk about here. 2 are actually from the drugstore, so let's go ahead and start with those. I'm wearing the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir. Mine is in the shade 775 Soft Sable. I'm wearing this today mixed in with another foundation which you'll be hearing about, which is my high-end favorite. But, well, not high-end, mid-range favorite. Actually, I have a full video showing a demo on this one. So, of course, check out the description box if you want to see how it looks by itself on me. But I love the luminosity that it gives. It gives like a nice natural glow. So your skin just looks so fresh and radiant. It's not a heavy foundation. It has decent coverage. I would say like it's a medium to buildable foundation. So I like that. I don't like to go full coverage. So this was a really, really nice foundation. And also, this one surprised me. I don't hear a lot of people talk about this on YouTube a lot. But this was the number 7 Stay Perfect Foundation. But I do have a video where I did a Get Ready With Me featuring this foundation. So I'll go ahead and link that. But the shade that I wear is in Hazelnut. I think the CoverGirl one is just a little bit more radiant than this one. This gives you more of a natural but flawless look. And if we're going to use the word flawless, then there's no way that I cannot mention the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation. Guys, oh my goodness, Rihanna came through and killed the beauty game this in 2017. And I know the whole thing was that she had 40 shades of foundation and everything, but I still like to mix. I have my 420, and the good thing about this foundation is that it could be mixed with any foundation and still look really, really good on your skin. So when I said I mixed the CoverGirl foundation, this is what I mixed it with. My shade is in 420, and now this foundation was supposedly formulated for oily girls, but I, of course, as you know, I'm combination in my T-zone and then dry everywhere else. It doesn't like cling to my dry patches. It doesn't look like I need any kind of hydration or anything. It just looks really, really nice and flawless. It is this is also a medium to full coverage foundation, which is why I like it, because that's the kind of foundations that I like. So if you haven't gotten your hands on the Fenty foundation, I definitely advise you to check out Sephora's, because I know right before the new year they have restocked on, if I'm not mistaken, all the shades. But don't quote me, just go look and see if you can find your foundation shade in the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter foundation. Concealers. I use concealer every day. Even if I don't put on foundation, I just always conceal and powder. So I did come across three concealers this year that absolutely blew me out the water. This one should not be a surprise, because like every time I pulled it out on camera, I raved about it. And as you can see, it's still on pan. I'm still working on it, and I still freaking love it. This is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. My shade is in Amande Medium Dark 3. So creamy, doesn't crease even underneath my eyes, because a lot of people say they can't use it under my eyes. And I have, of course, like I said, dry skin. But it doesn't bother me. It's a soft matte. It doesn't crease. It doesn't look crinkly or dried up or shriveled up or anything like that. And I can go without putting like a setting powder, but I still put my foundation powder, if that makes sense, over it, just to keep everything blended together. But it doesn't have to be set with powder if you don't want to. And when I'm going for that more emollient look, like as I have in today. Actually, yeah, these are the 2 concealers that I wore today, because I just can't help myself. But ColourPop came through again, y'all. This ColourPop No Filter Concealer. Mine is in the shade Rich Tan 65. I freaking love this concealer. It is so bomb. And I went ahead and finally tried the Tarte Shape Tape. And this, guys, is life. Shape Tape, mine is in the shade Deep. I use that more towards my inner corners. And then I focus the ColourPop on the outside and just blend everything together. As a matter of fact, the No Filter Concealer is the reason I don't even have a corrector in these favorites. You guys know I live for color correction, but I don't have to color correct when it comes to this No Filter Concealer. I think it just does an amazing job. To me, it's full coverage, but it could be because my skincare, like I told you, I was popping, so I don't have that darkness underneath my eyes like I used to, and I don't have to color correct anymore. And even above my mouth, I haven't color corrected today or recently at all, and that's all thanks to these concealers. So this adds the brightness and still has that full coverage, and this has full coverage as well and cancels the color correction. It's so creamy, so blendable. Freaking love this concealer combination. After those emollient concealers, you definitely want to go ahead and set it, and the only setting powder that blew me out the water this year has been the Laura Mercier Translucent Medium Deep Powder. It looks so soft, so smooth, so filtered. Like, I have it underneath my eyes today. I did set my concealers with this. I set my concealers with this like every day, and I freaking love this powder. Like I said, it just makes everything look so smooth. I don't use it as an all-over powder. You can if you choose to, but I just basically concentrate this on where I actually place my concealer, and that gets the job done, because as you know, I have dry skin, so I don't want to place so much powder all around my face. It doesn't dry me out underneath my eyes. I also use it above my mouth, and on top of setting the concealer, it also adds just a nice hue of brown to my skin as well, which I live for, because that translucent white one, I had a small container of that, and that lasted a long time, but this has 29 grams of product, so I think I'll be using this all throughout 2018. For brows, I actually have two products. I just don't know what I did with the second one, but that also comes from ColourPop, and they have two different brow pencils. I like the ColourPop brow pencil. Couldn't tell you the freaking shade that I wear because I don't know where the pencil went. So what I used on my brows today is actually my Benefit Precisely My Brow. This is actually my second one. Like, I repurchased this, and it's like maybe almost like a $30 brow pencil, maybe like 25, I think. Something like that. But this Benefit Precisely My Brow, it comes with a balm spoolie on the end, and also it has that nice fine tip for brows. Oh my gosh, this Precisely My Brow, it's really, really precise so that you can draw those hair-like strokes, and it gets the job done nice, quickly. Now for mascara, I have a combination of two drugstore mascaras. I use the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Volume Express. This is the collaboration that Maybelline had with Makeup Shayla here on YouTube, and that's the mascara that I have on both my top and bottom lashes today. Not that you can really judge it, but I really do like this mascara. This is actually the second tube of that I've had of that. And what I like to mix it with is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. This just adds so much more volume. The Big Shot mascara, it does a good job at getting in between those lashes and separating them out and like stretching them out. Get rid of it, but I just opened up a new one today. Oh, let me show you the packaging. The L'Oreal Lash Paradise is very volumizing. So these two together was like an awesome combination. I don't even have any more of this product. I took this out of my empties bag just so I can tell you how much I love this powder this year. This was the Bare Minerals Bare Pro and Chai number 26. Like, seriously, I used this up throughout the whole year. Out of all the powder foundations that I tried throughout the year, this one hands down was my favorite. I used it to not only set the foundation if I put on foundation, but even days that I didn't wear foundation, this would be the powder that I use as my all over powder. It just gives you like a really smooth skin effect. Like, it makes your skin look really smooth, but pretty. Like, it's just a pretty foundation. As a powder foundation, it didn't dry my skin out, and it just looked really nice, and it was great for everyday wear. So now you guys know we love to highlight around these parts, and let me tell y'all how these sleek freaking palettes, now these were sent to me via PR, and you guys know I'm constantly hauling stuff on my channel, so I purchased a couple of highlighters throughout the year. But these, first of all, I'm wearing Solstice today, and I don't know, can y'all see that highlight? Like, this highlighter is so popping. It is a 4-pan highlight from Sleek Cosmetics, and I always go in and mix these 2 powder shades here down at the bottom, and that's what created the highlighter that I'm wearing today. And a brown girl's dream, these highlighters, this one is in the shade Cleopatra's Kiss. Also comes with 2 powders and 2 creams. It's a 4-pan highlighter palette, and I think these palettes are bomb. I can't really speak for the third one that they sent to me because I really don't use that. But these 2, Cleopatra's Kiss and Solstice, these Sleek palettes, if you find them, I know they sell Sleek in like Walgreens and of course Ulta. If you come across these, I highly recommend that you try these out because it just looks like skin. It doesn't give you that chunky glittery highlight that I don't like. But if you want to be a little extra, hello, Riri came through for us. These, I did pick up this and the pinkish one, but this one was my favorite, and specifically Hustler Baby, this metallic freaking highlighter. Oh my gosh. When you want to be a little extra, this is how you do it, yo. This is how you do it. That highlight is so poppin'. And let me go ahead and swatch the Cleopatra's Kiss for you guys, just so you can get a taste of what I'm talking about, because those highlighters were so bomb.
Actually, it's kind of similar.
This is one. And that's 2. You can't really see it because it kind of blends into the Rihanna one. Let me find out, Sleep. These highlighters were so bomb, I'm telling you. And for bronzing, this is a bronzer that I have on today. I've been wearing this. You guys have seen it in many of my videos in 2017. This is the Becca Sunlit Bronzer in I Panama Sun. There's a serious dent in this bronzer because I have just been loving it. If you want a bronzer that gives you like a hint, it doesn't look like it's luminous, but it gives you just a hint of luminosity, and it just glides on and blends so smoothly. It's not. I did swatch it there so you can see. It does show up on my face, which I didn't think it would, but it really does show up, and it just brings life back into my face. So I absolutely love that bronzer for the year. Blush palettes. Oh my gosh. Only thing, since I got these, this is the only blush that I have been using like in months, like since I got these. And these are none other than the Juvia's Place blush palettes. I have volume 1 and volume 2. I love them both. Like this one, this is the one that I wore more in the summertime. I would mix the color B with Solar. You've seen me do that on my channel plenty of times. I would mix like all of these shades. I've used all of these shades in these palettes. Today I'm wearing the blush volume 1, and I mix Neo and Zane, and that's the cheek color that I have on my face today. I've used this deep dark one. I've used them all. Like Juvia's Place did their thing when it came to these blush palettes, and they are absolutely my favorites. It's the only blushes that I have used since I purchased them. Lastly, I have some lip products, a whole freaking bunch of lip products that I want to talk about really quickly. First off, let's start with these NARS Power Matte Lip Pigments. Oh my goodness, these were everything. I found myself reaching for them, even buying more. Like they had this little holiday set, so I bought the little duo of those. And Jackie Aina made me do it. You gotta give it up for Auntie Jackie. Like she said, you need Slow Ride. So guess who got Slow Ride? Of course I had to. And then I went ahead and picked up London Calling. And the one that I love from the little set, the holiday set that I picked up, is Rock With You. So, you know, gotta give it up to my boy Michael, because I wanna rock with you all night. A little fun fact, all of the Power Matte lip pigments are named after a song. So, love these. Another matte formula that I fell in love with, I'm actually rocking one today, even though you can't tell, because we're going to talk about my gloss addiction this year as well. Well, 2017, you know what I mean. But what I'm rocking today, I just realized the name of this is called, the name of this shade is called Suck It. That is crazy to me. But these are the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquefied Matte Long Wear Lipstick. And these really do wear so long. This beautiful brown chocolate shade. First of all, I'm gonna swatch these two so that you can see what they look like. So this is the one that I'm wearing today, which is called Suck It. And then the second shade that I have here is my favorite, which is called Naughty by Nature. And it's that beautiful brown shade right there. Hopefully you guys can see my swatches. So pretty. Absolutely love the formula of these. They're not too drying, but even if they are a little bit drying, then that's when the glosses come through, right? So hands down, Fenty Beauty, again, she knocked it out the park. If you haven't gotten anything from Fenty Beauty, I highly recommend that you check out the gloss bomb that she came out with. It's only $18, and that's what I have on the center of my lips today, and I freaking love it. Also, towards the beginning of the year, the Buxom lip glosses, these give you like that tingly plumping, not so plumping, but you know, that tingly effect. So I have my favorite two shades of the three that I purchased, and this one is Dolly and this one is Hot Toddy. And then lastly, ColourPop also came out with their ultra glossy lips, and this one was curvy with two eyes. This was from the I Love Sahari. Alright y'all, and the last product that I want to talk about is one. Do you know what my last product is? You should. And at the end of the day, what do you do to lock in everything that you went ahead and put on your face? Me? I use the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 Replenishing Primer and Setting Spray. I love this spray. It just brings everything together and leaves like a beautiful luminous glow. Doesn't leave any like white residue or crazy spots. Even though the mist is kind of strong, I just do it from a distance. Oh my gosh, it is so good. You've seen me use it as a primer, you've seen me use it as a setting spray, and I just can't even, there's nothing else I can say about this. This is my second bottle. I've actually purchased both of the bottles that I had, and I just love it. So if you're looking for a new setting spray, now it's kind of expensive. I would say it's like $32, which I wasn't that happy about it, but I couldn't do without it. Like, I felt like I needed this in my collection, so I went ahead and repurchased it. So hands down, this was definitely one of my favorites for 2017. Guys, I hope this video wasn't too long, but if it was, I hope it was entertaining for you. Did you guys share any of the same favorites that I had throughout the year? Let me know down in the comments any of these products that you've tried. You may want to try some of your favorites. Let's talk down in the comment section below. If you're new here, I would love it if you subscribe. Stick around for more videos. I'll leave a couple of choices of videos for you guys over here so you can check them out. Wishing you all a happy, healthy, prosperous 2018. I hope to catch you guys in the next video. So until then, later.